Hello, I would like to show you some of the latest features of the Tipitaka Pali Reader. If you go to the General About, you'll see this is the desktop version only. The Android is released as well, but it still says 1.7, but you'll know by the release date and by the release notes. Um, this is the new interface. It's mostly the same, but we have, you can change the UI font size. This is a user interface font size. And you can also change the dictionary font size, and you can also change the panel size. What else do we have here? We're also using standard fonts. The fonts might have changed a little bit, but we're using more standard, what we call font theming. The scripts turning on the page numbers and alternate readings was not working. That's working now. What else do we have? We've added quick jump. This has been requested for a long time. So if I type MN118 and I hit go, then I get the Anapanasati Sutta. So you can use the specific format listed here, and you can jump to any of the 4 suttas. Right now it's a new feature. It's a little touchy, but please be patient with it. It should work for real suttas that exist. So let's see what else we have here. This is a big addition, and we will improve it later on. We're having someone go through a list of all the paragraph numbers and trying to get all that straightened out. So we have the dictionary history, and if we click on words, first of all we moved the back button, and we've also added a forward button, so you can go back to the words that you previously clicked on. You can also click on history, and you will get all the words that you've clicked on. You can sort by time or Pali alphabetical order. We'll probably add the English alphabetical order soon, but that's what we have now. So you can click on words and it'll bring you to the dictionary, and if you if you go here, it still remembers. If you click on the history, you can get your history this way. Sometimes if the screen is blank, you can go directly to the history, like if you just start up. Right now it remembers the words that you did. So you can click here, and you can go backwards and forwards. You can delete by hitting the trash can. This is all standard now with all the interfaces. If we have bookmarks or we have recents, you can just click on it. You don't have to slide it back and forth. It's a little more intuitive. And let's do some searching. So we have some search history. We can also remember the searching that was done. And so we have Evam Me Suttam. We also have the filter. We have select none and select all. So this way, if you want to only select one book, you can select the Majjhima Nikaya, and you can get the Evam Me Suttam that way. You can select all, and that makes everything more convenient. We've also moved the searching methods to be visible all the time. Another thing that we did was we've added fuzzy. Fuzzy is turned on and fuzzy is turned off. So let's type Satipatthana. I'm typing with simple letters, but it's able to find the special T's, the diacritical T's, and the long A by doing that. If I turn that off, the fuzzy is not selected, it doesn't find anything. If it's on, I can find things that I might not be sure on how to spell. So we also have plus signs here. So if I click here like that, then it will initiate a search. And if I click the plus sign, well, let's spell it again, Satipatthana. So I didn't finish spelling it, and I can just click on the plus, and then it will finish spelling it for us. We don't have searching in fuzzy, so you have to have the right spelling, but you can get an idea of what you're searching for. If you have fuzzy checked, then you can get what we call the search suggest to give you the suggestions. So that's very useful. So if you want to type like metta, chitta, metta chitto, you can just finish it here, or you can just go for the search and it brings you to that. These are all the same, they're just in a different spot. Bookmarks are the same. I'm going to add a bookmark. This is noteworthy to mention about the breath. Okay. So I guess it didn't show up immediately after I did that. So then we can share the note, and I don't have anything set up for sharing on my desktop, but we have Mail or Teams or any other thing. You can't share with WhatsApp, it doesn't work. It's part of Windows in the integration. You can delete this just like any other of the histories, and we have the recent history, and again we just have the very simple interface. You can just click on it. If you click on this, it will delete everything, the whole history only on this screen. So it says, do you want to delete everything? So that's pretty much the same. What else did we do? Yeah, we had the share button, and we have a new dictionary. So let's just talk about the dictionary. The dictionary is the Digital Pali Dictionary is updated to April, the April edition. So there's no need to go to the extensions and update it, but maybe next month you want to do that. The PEU is also updated with an April edition. We have 200,000 words. This is the Abhidhan dictionary. And when you click on words, you'll notice that it'll say like Google Translate. That means that it's translated by Google, and might have a lot of funny characters. That's a really bad word. Here you'll see that CL equals 9. That means that it's been proofread by a real person. Usually the 9s are done by people who are very skillful in Pali. So, what else do we have? That's everything, I think. So we've made a lot of updates, and this is our latest and greatest update. You can get this at the Android store. It'll look a little bit different in mobile view, and you can get this from the Windows official app store. If you're waiting for the Apple or iOS to come out, you'll have to wait a week or two for that to come. And we are also renaming the product in the Apple store. So unfortunately, you'll have to re-download the app and eventually delete it, the old app. It'll be the same product, but that's what we're doing because we have two different names registered in the Apple store. So that will take a week or a couple weeks to implement so that you can get all these features that you're seeing in this video. So please be patient. I'm not doing this. Someone else is doing that for me. So please be patient. He's got a real job, and he's very busy. So he's going to, a person named Tarindu, he's going to do that for us. So we have a lot of new features, the quick jump. We have the history of the dictionary. You can go backwards and forwards. We have the search history, we have the bookmarks. Well, I deleted everything. That's pretty much it. So I hope that this helps you with your Pali studies, and that you're able to find the exact passage that will help you to safely and quickly reach Nibbana. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.